So I just left Wrestlecon, and I'll throw in photos of everybody that I met if I haven't already. But I just left Wrestlecon,
I don't see why not.
and I'm about to go find something to eat. So I think I'm gonna do Shakeshack. So go there, and then from there I'll go to the arena for Smackdown. Shakeshack. Time to eat. I haven't ate all day, so I'm hungry.
All hail the Queen, Queen Zelina.
And her tag and Liv Morgan!
I just want to know what the fuck this is. I thought we just cussed his ass out. I'm not gonna make this a
Hold on a second.
bro, it's crazy. You almost took his fucking head.
Welcome to the 2022 WWE Hall of Fame induction ceremony. And now your hosts, Corey Graves and Caleb Braxton.
there's no one more deserving of this honor than the man we're about to induct tonight. For 30 years, think about that, for 30 long, arduous years, this man has performed for you, traveling thousands and thousands of miles night after night, enduring countless injuries and surgeries, learning to live with the pain and learning to live with the toll that it takes on the human body. Safe to say, he's been to hell and back. To the newest member of the 2022 Hall of Fame, Mark Calloway, The Undertaker.
The Dead Man, the American Badass, and the Taker of Souls. Tonight, I'm going to take you behind the curtain and meet the man under the black hat, Mark Calloway. Now, it could have been really easy for me to keep Mark Calloway hidden until the day that I died, but I wanted to show each and every one of you the same respect that you've shown me for so many years. I love this business with all my heart. But it doesn't come without sacrifice. Sacrifice in the form of family, health, and privacy. I wouldn't be where I am today without all the people, not only that helped me in the ring, but outside of it. So WWE Universe, my first thank you is to you. You are loyal, you are passionate, and you guys were the motivation that I needed on many nights to get up off of the training room table, work my way down here to the ring, push through the pain, and perform. My heart is already into wrestling. Now sure, I just started my wrestling training, but I already know this is what I want to do with my life. But I also know that my teammates are going to be disappointed, and I don't even want to begin to think about what my parents are going to say. My brother David comes in, he puts his hand on my shoulder and he goes, Mark, he says, you can't live your life for what mom and dad want you to do. And you can't live your life for what your teammates want you to do. Here it is. He says, you can't live your life for anyone other than you. It was in that moment that everything became crystal clear. No matter what it took, I was going to become a professional wrestler. As I stormed back to the curtain after the match, there stands Vince. And I can tell by the look on his face, he isn't there to tell me what a great job I just did. He walks up to me, he looks me in the eyes, and he goes, Mark, perception is reality. And the reality is that everybody out there in that arena and everyone here backstage thinks you're an asshole. And in that moment, I knew he was right. You see, I wouldn't, you know what? I don't know if any of you may have seen that match. I mean, most of you probably weren't even born yet. But if you had seen it, you may have formed an opinion about me right then and there. See, I'm not proud of my actions that night. And I had to learn the hard way that perception really is reality. And this became my first mental move. Throughout the rest of my career, I constantly reminded myself, no matter whether I was in the ring or I was outside, my actions matter.
That's true.
Mr. Wrestlemania, Shawn Michaels, versus the Phenom, The Undertaker, and his undefeated streak. We're sitting there discussing our match when I turned to Michael Hayes and I say, Mike, I said, when are we on tomorrow? And after a long, uncomfortable pause, he goes, you guys are on third and you have about 15 minutes. Now I look at Sean, and Sean's looking at me, and we know exactly what each other's thinking. And it ain't good. I mean, it's WrestleMania, for crying out loud. Now, at this point in our career, we got nothing left to prove. But an insult this bad made us go out and do just that. After a little bit of hell was raised, all right, there was a lot of hell raised. We ended up getting a few extra minutes and getting moved to later in the show. We weren't on last, but I'm pretty sure everybody that followed us wished we had been. Oh, man. So, we ended up leaving it all in the ring that night. Sean, I thank you for your friendship and for giving me one of the very best matches of my career. This experience highlighted my third mental move that I try to live my life by every day. Never be content. I'm talking to you guys up there too. This principle certainly comes into play at WrestleMania 27 and 28, which would not have been possible if it was not, without this guy, Triple H. It was always such a pleasure to share the ring with you. It was effortless, and our chemistry was undeniable. We've been great friends inside the ring and out, but I want to thank you for reminding me at a time when my confidence was at its lowest of who I really am. Your words that day got me through that match, and it got me through the rest of my career. The moment that you, I, and Sean shared on that stage at WrestleMania 28 is one of the most proud moments of my career. It truly was an end of an era. You've been trying to get rid of me for years. I'm just too stubborn to leave. And while you did get over on me more times than I want to admit, I can stand up here tonight and proudly say, you never got me to do the take-a-Rooney. And I'll take that to the grave with me too. We started as boss and employee, and I leave this stage tonight 32 years later, knowing that you're one of my closest friends. The lessons that I've learned from you over 3 decades will continue to direct me for the rest of my life. Thank you for the gift of The Undertaker, but more importantly, thank you for your friendship. Perception is reality. Respect and loyalty go a long way, and no matter what, never be content. When you do, you can find your own identity and be unapologetically you. Even if that means you spend the next 30 years setting up in caskets, burying people alive, and taking souls and digging holes. Thank you for taking this journey with me over the last 3 decades.
Thank you, Jacob!
Thank you!
You can rest assured that now that The Undertaker has entered the WWE Hall of Fame, that I will rest in peace. Thank you. Never say never.